UEFA Euro 2024, more commonly known to football fans globally, soccer to Americans, as Euro 24 kicks off today, Friday, June 14th, with Germany playing Scotland in Munich, and the tournament will conclude with the final match being played in Berlin on Sunday, July 14th. So a whole lot of soccer going on over the next month, and along with European soccer, of course, comes the hooligans. For those unfamiliar, these are the extremely obnoxious, drunk-ass, mostly white soccer fans who fuck shit up when their soccer club plays against their rivals. By fucking shit up, I truly mean fucking shit up. Breaking shit, fighting, you name it, they do it. Piss on people, Anyways, now that Germany has legalized, I think that American cops could stand to take notes to how they are handling their legalization and how they're handling drunk people, because they are the culprits, right?
Interesting.
These poison suckers. And how they're handling the rowdy soccer fans this year is very different than anything else that we've heard, I think, in the industry. According to The Sun's Nick Parker, German Polizei are recommending the crazy-ass visiting fans, specifically in this case, Serbia, who's coming in to play them this weekend, take a seat, chill out, because they're banning beer drinking and promoting cannabis. How about that, Jason? Can you imagine Germans actually banning beer for cannabis?
I mean, what are they going to do with Oktoberfest?
There's going to be no weed there, so...
I'm just saying.
Both, I guess. They're anti-crossfade.
They're anti-crossfade, Dr. T. We're going to have to send you out there to go talk to them.
I know. We need a scientific approach. So here's what Parker had to say. Fears are about of booze-filled trouble at Sunday's game against Serbia. I saw stadium chiefs told to serve only weak beer or shandy to the incoming fans. German cops who slapped a beer ban on the Three Lions fans say they should smoke cannabis instead. But cannabis was legalized in Germany on April 1st, and a Gelsenkirchen? I don't know how to pronounce that one.
I bet I know why. This happened, Rico. It's because it was legalized on April 1st, so the cops just thought it was an April Fool's joke.
That's only an American thing, so... They don't recognize us because we beat them twice. But anyways, police spokesman told The Sun yesterday that fans getting Harry caned, that's what they call stoned,
Harry caned, huh?
Harry caned on pot will be allowed to puff in peace. Stefan Nip said this: "It's no problem for fans to smoke cannabis on the street. If we see a group of people drinking alcohol and looking a bit aggressive and another group smoking cannabis, of course we'll look at the group drinking alcohol." American cops need to take notes right now. They see people smoking weed, they're turning the blind eye to them. They're looking for folks that are drinking alcohol. And they said drinking alcohol can make someone more aggressive, and smoking cannabis puts people in a chill mood. We want to prevent violence and keep people safe. Our focus will be on fans who are drinking and potentially getting violent. That's why we've put in place safety precautions on alcohol. While fans will be able to smoke dope in many public areas, it will not be allowed inside the 62,000 seat Veltins Arena, nor in fan zones, bars, or city squares. And bars in quote-unquote sensitive areas of the city will stop serving booze immediately before and after the game. So I'd love to hear from everybody on this one, man. How awesome would the world be if our cops started acting like this? Man.
I love this story. I just want to say, down. I love this story. I read this book in college called Among the Thugs, and it was all about hooliganism and soccer.
Oh,
and
nice.
So much of it. I mean, it was a group think that was fueled by alcohol and rage. And it's like, man, I wonder if in all the stories that they told in that book, if everyone were just high, if any of those riots would have happened. I mean, those situations can be extremely dangerous and deadly. So I love this.
The great movie Green Street Hooligans with Elijah Wood.
I have a problem. I really hate when anytime someone calls cannabis dope. I have just a real hard time with that.
Because there's no hope in dope.
No, it's just you know, like so I when I had my grand mal seizure in my sleep, the first thing the doctor, and maybe why it triggers me, I don't know, but nonetheless, but the doctor came in, and the first thing that he told me is that my license has been suspended, and that I wouldn't get my license back until I could produce a clean pee test because I was on dope. To which my response was, no, there's no dope in my system. I told him that dope was white and that I smoked cannabis and that was green.
Actually, white isn't dope. Black is dope.
No. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I hope that cops all over the world, not just Germany, just take a page from this and, follow the science. And the science, just follow your eyes. Like how many people you see in a cipher, just like passing a joint or whatever, just when they're finished with it, start breaking shit, kicking and fighting, pissing, shitting in public. You don't see that go down. That part is very, very true. Mathieu St. Germain, what do you have to say about this?
I'm just with Rico and y'all on this. Cannabis is the way. Bill Hicks used to have a joke about it. He's like, guys at the sports stadium, drunk, fighting, brawling. Two guys at the sports stadium high on weed. Hey, buddy. What? Yeah.
Oh man, look at that.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? All right, so back when I used to, statute of limitations up, I used to sell weed in Chicago, and when I was bouncing and bartending at a bar in Wrigleyville, and the craziest thing is these motherfuckers, like, they would never spill their beer. They'd be like in Mortal Kombat, finish him mode.
I have seen that, bro. I have seen that. Yeah, like if someone is holding an alcoholic beverage and they get into a fight, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna like do the most amazing balancing act with their beverage.
Crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times.
Yeah.
Yes, and even with people that take major falls, I've seen all of a sudden, I'm still here. Yeah, the crowd goes wild. Everyone in the bar cheers. All of that. Yeah, I've witnessed that a few times.
I go to a lot of psychedelic festivals, a little less, these days than in the past. But one of the things I always see is we do a lot of them like out in different remote areas of California mostly. And you'll talk to the law enforcement officers who are there, and they are always amazed at the absence of trash, the absence of fighting, and much lower levels of any kind of like, sexual use and or, kind of iffy shit like that goes down. You sit there and talk to them, they're like, yeah, usually if we were at an event this size, there'd be trash everywhere on the ground. There'd have already been 10 fights. One guy got stabbed. Et cetera, et cetera. And so you just see consistently that cannabis and the psychedelics really cause you to reflect on yourself and humble yourself for the most part, and to be humble in a fight with somebody, whereas alcohol just buttresses the worst parts of one's ego.
The first time I ever heard law enforcement actually verbalize that at a thing was at the year that Hitman Dougie had Chalice out in Victorville, because he had to have the San Bernardino Police Department or Sheriff's Department do the security for that event. And I remember I heard a number of San Bernardino sheriffs airing that similar sentiment, Mathieu St. Germain. Way back in the day. Well, on that, we're going to go to a commercial, and we're going to be right back.
Let's do it.